What is up? Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Back with some more Resident Evil Reverse gameplay for you. Got some Ada gameplays for you, and this gameplay actually highlights this first one highlights a actual problem I've been having really lately with this game, and is that it's been a while since I've been in a lobby where I just play with a full 6 players, and a lot of times it's not like we start out with 6 and we end with like less. It's like this one only started out with 4, it ends with 3, and all 3 of us are Adas just crossbowing each other across the map. But my topic for today I wanted to get into, and this is something that not only is it for this mode here, it's also, you could say, for a lot of other games and what other types of entertainment media you can think of. And that is just the disconnect or lack of connection between the people making the stuff and the fans that are trying to buy and support the stuff. And there is just such a disconnect between both of them right now. But we're going to use this mode. And I say that mode because, once again, I don't know if you can really call this a game. It's just a mode, if you honestly think about it. But I guess technically it is a game. But this one game mode, there is a lack of any type of connection between people making this at Capcom and the people playing this, like me and others. Because I've said this before in an earlier video, if you go on their Reverse Twitter page, they cannot communicate with you. They say we cannot reply or message you or whatnot. They just post things. So my question is, how can you have any feedback? Because feedback is very important. That's a life lesson. Everybody needs feedback in life, whether it's positive or negative. You need feedback. You need to be known when something, let you know when you're doing something well, and let you know when something's not being done so well. Need to improve. That's how you improve and get better. The fact that you can't communicate makes 0 sense. And I'm just sitting there thinking, why would you want that? Why in the world would you want something like that where you can't respond or listen to fans, and who knows if they just completely ignore us? But because half the time it feels like, and I get that feeling because, as I said, I'm probably in the minority. I really enjoy this movie. I know a lot of people do not, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But for God's sakes, I don't know if you listen to the people who like this mode or the people who don't like this mode, because I don't know if you listen to either one, but it's frustrating because you're just sitting there thinking, okay, what are you trying to accomplish here? Because I'll tell you this right now, this game ain't setting the world on fire, definitely. It's definitely not making probably a lot of money because you don't have a lot of people playing it or buying the pass or whatnot. And not to mention, another thing they should do, and this is an odd spin for me, they should just make the game free. Now they have to pay for Village or anything and just be able to download the thing at this point, but that's just another thing I think they should do. But right now, they've got to open up those connection things to be able to communicate with them. They got to open up those forums right now, because that makes 0 sense, and I've never understood that, because it just gives us the impression it's like you don't want to listen to us at all, and it shows. Obviously with all the new characters dropped, they're all from this squad that nobody gives a fuck about. And yeah, they could be fun to play, as I like playing as the one guy, but that's irrelevant. People are just looking at this you want to have these, as someone put it, these wannabe G.I. Joes. They all look alike. You don't want to have the famous characters. You want to keep this one mode, which I do like this mode. I really do, but at the end of the day, it's one mode. I mean, if Call of Duty only released with Team Deathmatch, even though I do like Team Deathmatch, I get bored of it eventually because, you want to play a different mode. The essential with this game is it's just one game mode. Keep saying variety, and you don't say nothing about it. At the very least, the old phrase, fake it till you make it. You can at least give the perception that, hey, I'm at least listening to you, but hell if I know, they probably are thinking about when's the next Alpha Squad member we can add or whatnot. That's what they're thinking about. But and listen, Capcom, I get it. I get it from the perspective of You know, 'cause you always hear this. Oh, the fans, some of them are crazy. They're psychotic. Are there crazy psychotic fans? Absolutely. But guess what? That's not just something in gaming world. That's just in life in general. There's crazy psychotic people all over the place. Does businesses just randomly stop listening to everyone just because of a few crazy people? Like, do you? It's like the classroom effect. You have 30 people in a class. Let me ask this: have you ever been in a class in your life where everyone was perfect in a classroom? More times than not, probably not. You always have that one or two jokers that always act up and get in trouble, and they're always like in the detention hall or get in trouble or going to the principal's office. Do you punish the whole class for that? Hell no, you don't punish the whole class for that. You ain't gonna punish the other 20 plus people doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's like nowadays companies and stuff, they hear the one or two crazy people, and you can tell as soon as they start speaking. At that point, you just ignore it. But actual feedback to make things better, like for the people who don't like this game, they're thinking, okay, you wanted to make this mode, but you're not really supporting it in ways that most people want to see. Like, yeah, you have some updates, but you're not giving most people that do like this game what they want, adding variety in the modes or whatnot. So it's like, why do you do stuff like this, but you don't want to, I don't know, bring back something most people want, like online for Outbreak? And then people do like this game, they're just like, okay, we like this game, we're trying to support it, but it's like you don't want to give us any variety. You want to keep adding these characters that most people don't even know who the hell they are until they were added. Their names, I did not know their names until they were released and whatnot, but because they weren't they weren't very big major characters in Village. But it's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Like, what do you want? Like, what are you trying to accomplish here? And I heard someone was trying to make I don't know what you call it, an excuse or some type of reasoning behind it. Was all this stuff was already created, and they had none of what we're playing right now was any feedback from the fans. This is what they already had created. So now it's like, dude, I don't want to hear that crap. This game was delayed a year and a half before it was eventually supposed to release. And once again, it's not a game. It's one mode. It's one mode where all the assets are already created for it anyway. I don't want to hear, oh, they didn't know. How hard could this possibly be? Like, you're not from some small developing studio. It's from freaking Capcom, okay? They could easily do so much of this stuff faster than a Thanos snap, for God's sakes. Like, it wouldn't even be hard. As much money as they make, it's just they choose not to. Now, could they be holding off? I hope. I hope they are. I hope they're actually trying to do it, but there's no way of knowing that till I hear it. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and think it's actually going to happen until it does, just because of past events. Every update has just had the best added new character or new creature or new map, but once again, it's not fixing the things that most people have a problem with in terms of being able to connect, maybe a little balancing with the characters, having a variety of modes. So you're pissing off the people who do like the game, and then the people who don't care about the game, you're just pissed off more. It's like, well, damn, you don't even support the people who do like the game. So it's like, you damn well not going to support us either. It's like, what the hell are you doing here? And as I said, I like this game. I like this mode. But you play this same mode over and over, it gets tiresome. And then the whole connection thing. And now, as I saw in an earlier video, now you got apparently cheaters with super speed related to Flash running around here. So, as I said, if you want this thing to last, you better listen to the fans. Because they're the ones that make the thing happen. If you didn't have fans, you don't have this shit. You ain't making money. You want to make money? Listen to them. It's not that hard. I'm not saying you have to go. I mean, I don't want you to just be 100% everything you do is about the fans. I want you to have your input how things should be made. But stuff like this, right now, you definitely need to damn well listen to the fans, because this game, I don't know how long you think it's going to last, but not too long at this rate. And I hate to see that happen, but I gotta be a realist, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want it to last for a while, but it's not going to at this rate. You gotta wake up. You gotta get in reality. Stop thinking fans, every single fan having any type of feedback is toxic or psychotic. They're not. They're just normal people who want things better. You know, that's if any product you buy. Don't you want to have feedback? But let me know what you guys think about that, not being able to have them communicate with you, not having any feedback. Like, does that make any type of sense to you? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I can see you guys back for the next one. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you all later. Peace.